Hey guys, Omni here. We got another Dark Phoenix trailer in the same week as the other one. At least within a week. It might not be the same week itself, but I don't know what's going on over at this Fox division with the marketing for this. After the fact, I know after my last reaction, we talked about a death being pretty much vaguely hinted at. Apparently, not enough for me to have caught it completely. But if I missed it and some other people did, I know a lot of people didn't miss it, and it was pretty like obvious once I watched it again after knowing what everybody was talking about, because I know it was heavily hinted at that. If you don't want to know, go ahead and dip out right now, because there is a major character spoiler slash death. If you're not already in the know, which for whatever reason you would be as oblivious as I was when I watched it. Because I was thinking it was Evan Peters because of how little screen time you really get any glimpse of him in the trailer. But then the other one was the obvious one, which is why I didn't bait onto it right at the beginning. But they straight out, if it wasn't like hinted at enough in the trailer, in an interview, it was like the same day or the next day, they straight up confirmed that Mystique dies. They also said that they did that, and they hinted at it so hard in the trailer because they really want you to know that this is going to be shocking, and it will not be the same kind of X-Men film that you've seen up till now. And they also teased that she will not be the only character death in the movie. So I don't know if they've kind of just given up trying to like hold on to this at all, or they're just like throwing all their cards, throwing all their darts at the board, hoping something sticks and gets people interested, at least piquing curiosity enough to get people in to see the movie, just to know what happens. It's really weird how they're marketing this movie, especially with all the date changes and so many things, especially as a result of the Disney takeover for Fox, the merger that is in the works, the negotiations are currently going on, all the shakeup going over with, we know that Kevin Feige will be taking over the X-Men after the merger is complete. And I don't know. It's really weird because X-Men's in a really weird spot during this transition, because they had this in the works and they had New Mutants in the works. And now both of those are just being like, well, here they are. Anyway, guys, let's check this out and see if the international trailer gives us anything else to look at.
When I lose control, bad things happen.
When I lose control, bad things happen.
I break things.
Well, how's this sound? If you break something, I can fix it. I have a school.
You're not going to fix everything.
Who are like you, G. We could be your new family, if you like.
Go.
Okay.
Kurt, where is she? Where is she? I'm sorry. Jeez!
What the heck? Huh. She clearly had it in the last movie, though.
Whatever happened up there made her stronger. She's changing.
And what? I'm scared.
Is she like
When I lose
infected now?
control, bad
I mean,
things happen to people I love.
I'm not giving up on you, Jean. This is what family does. We take care of each other.
Stop.
That power destroyed everything it ever came into contact with. Until you. And what they don't understand, they fear. And what they fear,
We seek to destroy.
I'm so confused
Are you a
about
scared little girl who answers to a man in a
what they're
chair?
doing here.
Or are you the most powerful creature on the planet?
She'll kill us all. This is your fault, Charles.
Oh my god. I mean, this trailer's cut way better.
The girl dies. She's still Jean. We can still help her.
Sometimes we want to believe
And
people are
is a
something
much
that they are not.
more solid trailer so far.
By the time we realize who they are, it's too late.
That was a much better trailer. And then, okay, we got the train scene. Again.
She's coming.
Knock, knock. Here's Jeannie. I mean, she looks awesome, like, when she's all fired up. But, like, I don't understand, like, cause what? She's in space. They're putting together that that space shuttle in the earlier part of this trailer, and then she gets hit with the Phoenix Force. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't she use it to defeat Apocalypse? Like, my understanding was that, at least in the comics, this is a force that has been with her for a long time, just laid dormant because of, like, Charles's involvement. I know there's all kinds of different iterations, so that could just be one, but it was clear as day that she overpowered Apocalypse in the last movie with the Phoenix Force. There was that hint of it, that deep down she pulled into it, but now she's getting infected with it. That doesn't match the timeline. Please let me know if I am completely wrong, but that is how I remember that movie. Aside from that, if I didn't know that already, I think this was a much better cut trailer. It makes the movie feel a lot better and more coherent than the last one did. This one definitely had a lot more emotion to it, and really kind of spelled out the character's journey, their character's mentality through it all, rather than the previous trailers that we've got. I'm really curious if once Marvel's got the X-Men, if they're going to do their own Dark Phoenix story down the road. And I don't know, because this is very much, I mean, this is already the second live action version of this story that we're getting. I'm really curious, like, if this is going to parallel at all with it. But yeah, regardless, I'm going to check it out. I hope we get, all I want from this is some awesome effects and a really kick-ass Quicksilver scene, because that's after a point, because I really enjoyed First Class a lot on its own merits. Days of Futures Past was really awesome. I loved that movie, but the best scenes in all of these were the Quicksilver, like, super speed, like, shots. Those whole scenes were amazing. They didn't always feel like they fit into the movie, but they were my favorite parts. That's the only version of Quicksilver I have ever given a crap about, but he's barely showing up in these trailers. So we see the like the one scene with him kind of just sitting in the background. Then we see, of course, with him running across the debris trying to get to Jean, and then for that, he's out of the trailers completely. So I'm wondering if he's going to be one of the deaths. I hope not, but I don't know. This series, unfortunately, doesn't matter anymore. None of these characters are really going to carry over into the Disney version of the X-Men. Not the characters, these actors. This storyline is not going to carry over once the MCU takes hold of the X-Men. So, I mean, they've pretty much said this is the end for this timeline. So they're throwing everything on the table. And yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. How do you feel about some of the decisions they've made, especially with, like, just straight up telling us who gets killed, or at least the biggest character death in the film, at least in this version of the films. Just light up the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. When this comes out, I'll probably do a review of it as well. But yeah, take care, everybody.